Hello, family, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, make sure you go down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so that you know when I post. I'm going to be posting in-depth videos about my herbs and where to find them, just a little bit of background about them, so that way we get a little bit more knowledge. I'm not able to go over everything on TikTok because I only have 60 seconds that I am working with. So that's why I told you all to subscribe to my YouTube, so that way I can post videos and let you guys know what's up. So thank you again for heading over to my YouTube, for subscribing, and for all of your support. Without further ado, I am going to talk about the topic. Just want to pop up and do a quick disclaimer. I am just sharing my experience with you, sharing my knowledge. I always suggest that you talk to a doctor before consuming any herbs, and I hope you enjoy the video. So today we're going to be talking about erectile dysfunction, which I really hate that I named it erectile dysfunction because it's really for women as well. But we are kind of focusing on the males, and I'm going to have one for the ladies coming out soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But erectile dysfunction or sexual enhancement is what we're going to be talking about today. Herbs that help with it. Herbs that help, and also, you know, a little background about the herbs and how exactly they help and what they do in the body. Okay. So we're going to get started first off by just saying, first off, how can we get erectile dysfunction, or how does erectile dysfunction occur? So there's three main reasons why erectile dysfunction might be happening to you. And that is, for one, your diet, for two, your mental state, and also number three is disease. Okay. So there is certain types of diseases that causes erectile dysfunction, and that can be a symptom. And it's really, really important that if we are experiencing some type of erectile dysfunction, that we let our doctors know, because that can be something way worse going on inside the body that we may not know of, right? So we want to make sure that it's not just erectile dysfunction, or it could be other diseases that's causing that to happen. So some diseases that causes erectile dysfunction, I'm just looking down at my notes, are type 2 diabetes, heart and blood vessel disease, high blood pressure, chronic kidney disease, injury to the penis, spinal cord, prostate, bladder, or pelvis. So any of those diseases or injuries can cause erectile dysfunction. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I have a couple fun facts coming as well. Number two, going on to number two, is our mindset, right? So if we are if we are suffering from anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, stress, guilt about sexual performance, or fear of sexual failure, then those things can affect our performance, and that can cause erectile dysfunction. So a lot of us, it's just the mental state of how we're thinking that can cause erectile dysfunction as well. And then the biggest thing, you all, is our diets, right? Our diets. What are we eating? All the processed foods, the sugar, the starches, the dairy, the eggs, the meat, everything is clogging up our vessels, is stopping our blood from flowing where it needs to flow in order for you to get up. So that being said, our diet is the most important thing. I always encourage detoxing. Detoxing is so important because it gives your body a reset, so that way you're able to clear out the old and put in some new, put in some good into that body, instead of all of the junk that we've been feeding it for years and years and years. Okay, so those are just some things really quick that could cause erectile dysfunction. There are plenty of other things that can cause it as well, but those are just my main few that I would like to share with you all. And now I'm going to get into the herbs. But before I get into the herbs, I have to share my fun facts with you all. Okay, so fun fact number one: 52% of males experience erectile dysfunction at some point in their life. And this is why it goes back to just being so important to let the doctors know, because it happens, right? So don't be afraid to speak up and let someone know what's going on. Also, research shows that men who have ED may be twice likely to suffer from heart attacks than men who don't. Okay, that's another little fun fact. Well, not fun, but a fact. And one other one is men who have diabetes are twice more likely to experience or develop erectile dysfunction. So that's going back to that disease that causes erectile dysfunction, okay? Now to the herbs. Okay, herb number 1. We're going to be talking about herb number 1, and herb number 1 is Astragalus. Astragalus. So, Astragalus is a traditional Chinese medicine. It's used as an adaptogen that has been used for thousands of years, native to north and eastern regions of China, and is traced all the way back to Korea. Just a little background knowledge about it, and then I'm going to get into the benefits. So the first set of benefits that I'm going to be sharing with you is just general benefits of Astragalus, because Astragalus helps with so many other things outside of erectile dysfunction, even though we're specifically talking about erectile dysfunction right now. So at the end, you'll see me get more in depth about the sexual benefits of it. And then in the beginning, you'll probably hear me say a lot of common things that it helps with in the body. All right. So it helps with, it's an anti-inflammatory. It boosts the immune system. It also slows or prevents the growth of tumors. It protects the cardiovascular system. It regulates and prevents diabetes, so it's very good for diabetics. It also treats cold and flu symptoms. It heals wounds, increases body's resistance to infection, and it also strengthens the spleen. Now, getting more into that, sexual enhancement, that ED part of it, it is known to improve the functioning of reproductive organs in males, thereby boosting sexual performance. It increases sperm count and has a positive effect on kidney health. It also provides energy and stamina during sex. It increases immunity and recovery from mental and sexual exhaustion. And it also contains a fatty acid that allows it to act as a hypersensitive agent that can control ejaculation. The fatty acid inhibits the release of precum and strengthens the ejaculatory ducts to better control ejaculation. So that is how Astragalus helps the body when it comes to your sexual side. Though we do have a couple of side effects. It boosts the immune system. So anyone that is suffering from an autoimmune disease, do not want to take this herb. I always say consult with your doctors before taking the herb for sure. If you are taking any serious type of medication, make sure you talk to your doctor first. And too much of this herb can cause nausea, diarrhea, itching, runny nose, and a rash. So like anything, too much is not good, and too little could be not good as well. So make sure where our dosage is appropriate, okay? And that is it for Astragalus. All right, herb number 2. Herb number 2 is horny goatweed, okay? Horny goatweed is a great herb, and we're going to hop into why it's so great. Number 2 is horny goatweed. It's a plant that is used in traditional Chinese medicine. It's also called natural Viagra. According to folklore, this is a little story about how they say it came about. According to folklore, the Chinese goat handler noticed his flock had a heightened sexual activity after eating the plant. This led to further research where they discovered that it had sexually stimulating effects. So that is how they found out that horny goatweed was what it was, okay? Benefits of horny goatweed is it helps with joint pain, bronchitis, it helps with heart disease, high blood pressure. It improves circulation, which down there you need that blood circulation, that pump, that flow, right? It helps with erectile dysfunction and boosting your libido, that sexual desire to get you to want to have sex. It helps boost that, okay? It also helps with PMS. It sharpens your memory. It boosts your energy. So we all need energy in order to perform our best, right? It increases testosterone production, it prevents bone loss, and it also helps with vaginal dryness. So this is a good one for the ladies to take as well, okay? Certain flavonoids in horny goatweed are the same found in healthy foods like blueberries, raw cacao, and fresh herbs like parsley. Flavonoids are antioxidants that are amazing for the body, so it helps boost the immune system as well. All right? So our side effects on this one, when taking in high doses, You'll experience temporary side effects such as dizziness, nausea, increased thirst, and nosebleeds. So we want to make sure that we're not taking too much of any of the herbs, okay? Also, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, you should talk to the doctor first. No known drug or altercations with any type of medicine as far as horny goat weed. And anyone with a history of cancer, liver disease, kidney disease, diabetes, or other serious conditions should talk to the doctor first before taking. All right. I do have the doses for this one for women. They say small women, so you know, if you're a little bit on the larger side, you can take a little more than this. But for women, small women, is between 180 and 900 milligrams of horny goat weed, and 900 to 1500 milligrams for adults, males. Okay, so if you're a male, it's 900 to 1500 milligrams of horny goat weed, and if you're a female, it's 180 up to 900 milligrams of horny goat weed. All right. Herb number 3, last but not least, this is the best herb to me because it has so many benefits, especially for the males, and you'll find out soon why I say that, okay? Herb number 3 is Musli. Musli is spelled M-U-S-L-I. I will also have it down in the description box, all of the herbs spelled out for you so that you can do more research, and I'll put probably a link so that way you can know where to buy them as well. So, Musli. Musli is a rare Indian herb that has Healing properties, if you know what I mean. It is used in homeopathic, Chinese, and Indian physicians and medicine. It is a tropical herb that is spread throughout the wet forests of India. It's also known as shaped musli, spider plant, Indian Viagra, and herbal Viagra as well. The benefits of musli is enhanced strength. It boosts physical performance. It improves body endurance. It's used to treat sex problems in males and females. And we're going to go over the males and the females right after I'm done with this first list. It helps manage diabetes. So this is another good one for diabetes. It relieves excess thirst, rejuvenates the body. It prevents jaundice. It helps with weight gain. If anyone is using or wants to gain weight, you would just take a little bit more than is prescribed. So, you know, the more you take, the more weight you'll help gain, or it'll help you gain. And it also treats urinary tract disorders, helps digestion, stimulates the appetite, prevents nausea and vomiting. It is a rich source of protein and vitamins and alkaloids and minerals such as fibers and potassium, calcium, magnesium, and much more. Also, just a fun fact, the Medical Plant Board certified this herb as the 6th most valuable plant to be conserved and protected. So that's how you know that this herb is very, very important. All right, and so now to hop into how it affects males and females. We're still talking about musli here, how it affects males and females. So I'm going to start off with the males first. So for males, it treats low sperm count, sperm mobility, and abnormal sperm shape. It also enhances sperm production and improves the production of male hormones like testosterone. It also treats conditions like erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation. It also helps with reducing mental stress and anxiety, stimulates the hormones to increase libido, and it also plays a key role in increasing vitality and stamina in men. And for females, it helps by boosting female reproductive hormones and treat things like endometriosis, which is the inflammation of the lining of your uterus. It also helps maintain hormone levels within the blood, strengthens the female's reproductive organs, and enhance fertility. So if you're trying to conceive, it would be great for you as well. The dosage depends on your age and your body weight, but it's normally between 1 gram a day or 2 for 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, give it a break for a couple days, then go back on for 2 weeks. Side effects is weight gain, reduces appetite. If you suffer from any poor digestion or liver disorder, make sure we talk to our doctors first, okay? Thank you all so much for watching the video. Like I said before in the beginning of the video, if you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification button so that way you know the next time I post an in-depth video about the herbs that I post on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you so much, and I appreciate all of your assistance, all of you guys' assistance. You are amazing, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you.